Hey everybody, this is Mega Retro Man. This video is going to be a video of me showing off some of the items that I obtained at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo just this last weekend. So for starters, we'll start with this little mat deal. Yes, Mega Man and Mega Man X. For those who don't know, I am a big Mega Man fan, as you see right here, right there above me, and this bead art right here, plus yeah, right here, Mega Man 3 signed by KG Inafune. So there's that, and now I'm gonna show off some of the games that I picked up. We'll start off with the one Genesis game that I picked up, and that is Castlevania Bloodlines. Now, I've played this game on emulator only, never on a cart, so this is pretty exciting for me that I actually have my own cart now of this game. So now we'll go on to the Super Nintendo games that I picked up. Just a couple of them here, and we'll start off with a game that I used to play so much when I was much littler, and that is Super Bowling. This game is so much fun. Up to 4 players can play it, and it's just, if you haven't played this, give it a shot. It's really cheap and super fun, and depending on the kind of shots that you make, it's pretty easy to get a 300. I used to be able to get 300s on this game pretty easy. Now, not so much. Next is a boxed copy of a game called Supernova. This is a shoot 'em up, kind of R-Type style kind of shoot 'em up. I've never played this myself, but I've heard nothing but good things about this. And finally, I'd say the big Super NES title that I picked up is actually a reproduction cart, and that is Star Fox 2. Now, for those who don't know about Star Fox 2, this game was in production, but it was never finished. So, I'm assuming a fan picked it up and just finished up the game and made it into emulation, but it was never released anywhere. On top of this, I managed to pick up a few reproduction boxes, including a Star Fox 2 reproduction box, so yay. I guess I could say I paid 90 bucks for this game. A lot of the games that I picked up, which you'll see in this video, not too many games, but I did spend quite a bit, and this is one reason why. So on top of the other reproduction box of Star Fox 2, I picked up a few more reproduction boxes of games that I own that are also reproduction carts. I picked up Bahamut Lagoon, Clock Tower, very good game if you want to play during the Halloween holiday, since it is coming up in a week. Tales of Fantasia, and one of my favorite repro games, I still haven't finished it yet, I really should crack down and just finish it, is Secret of Mana 2, otherwise known as Seiken Densetsu 3, also a Japan only release, which is kind of sad because Secret of Mana is probably my top game in the NES collection. So now we'll go on to my stack of NES games that I picked up. I picked up a few of these, so it's kind of nice. A lot of these are, well, some are black box titles, and for those who don't know what black box titles or black box Nintendo games are, well, here, let's start off with 10 Yard Fight. The black box titles this is one of them, and the box cover is what you see on the label here. Exactly what you see. So yeah, 10-yard fight. I also picked up baseball, Clue Land, volleyball, and you won't be able to see it because it's kind of boxed up in a sleeve. But for those who don't know, this is Wrecking Crew. Now, I also picked up some pretty high value titles at this expo, and this one I just found out of nowhere, and I could not leave without this game in my hands, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. Now this game goes for about at least $120, $130, and to my amazement and luck, I managed to snag this for $85. So I'm pretty happy about that. Next is a game that I used to play when I was younger, but I only have the Super Nintendo title. Is Battletoads and Double Dragons: The Ultimate Team. Yeah, like I said, I used to play this particular game a lot when I was younger, and it's great fun. Somewhat hard to find, but it's definitely worth the price. And last but not least is probably the biggest gem that I picked up. It's a reproduction cart, but who cares? Yeah, the 1991 Nintendo Campus Challenge. Now, I also own the 1990 Nintendo World Championships reproduction cart and the 1992 Super Nintendo Campus Challenge reproduction cart. Big fan of both of these. As you see here, I haven't even opened this up yet, and we're coming up to almost Friday. But yeah, I really can't wait to crack this open and try this. For those who don't know, the Nintendo World Championship consists of 3 games, and that's Super Mario Brothers, Rad Racer, and Tetris. The 1992 Super Nintendo Campus Challenge, also 3 games of Super Mario World, F-Zero, and Pilot Wings. With this game, you play Super Mario 3, Pinbot, and Dr. Mario. I'm trying to do this without looking in the back. So, but I've never played this ever, so this will be a lot of fun to try and give it a whirl. So, so those were the stuff that I picked up at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It was a lot of fun. I got to attend panels run by Pro Jared and Pat the NES Punk. I went with a few friends of mine. This was, for 4 of us, this was our second expo, and for one of us it was her first. And the nice thing about this was, as her first expo, she prepared kind of a small list of games that she wanted, some games that she used to play when she was much younger, and thankfully those titles were pretty easy to find. They were Fester's Quest and Mickey Mouse Capades. So the greatest thing was I managed to find them both, and she walked away with a smile on her face. One of our other expo goers was specifically looking for a version 1 copy of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, the reason for this specific version is, again, for those who don't know, and spoiler alert, best example we came across was she battled Ganondorf and defeated Ganondorf. Well, on version 1, when you go through this little cutscene of Ganondorf talking, he spits out a red liquid being blood. Well, Nintendo didn't really take too kindly to that, so later versions they wanted to change that color from red to, I believe, green. So instead of spitting blood, they'd rather him spit vomit, because that's so much better. So one gentleman there was very kind to allow us to see if this was the version 1 that she was looking for, and here we are surrounding this little monitor with this guy, and I want to say his girlfriend, and we're just like, come on, spit blood, come on, spit blood. Sure enough, bleh, red liquid, yay! And we're just all happy and celebrating, and I'm pretty sure they were looking at us kind of weird because we were hoping for blood. So yeah, it made us kind of look a little sadistic. But all in all, the expo was such a great time. I had a lot of fun, got to meet a couple of my fellow Seattle Retro Gamer members from Facebook. For those of you I did get to meet, thank you for meeting with me, allowing me to introduce myself. You guys were totally cool. And the other person I met was through highscore.com, which is a website that I'm currently very active in. Guy has the username of SBAZ, and we met in the Tetris World Championships line, which, speaking of which, I did also enter to compete in the Tetris World Championships. Unfortunately, I didn't qualify, but I did happen to make top 40. My high score, they didn't write down my high score, but I've got a picture of it. It was 440,000 and some change, but they only got my 407,000 score, so whatever. They only took the top 32 anyway, so. But now I know what it really takes to actually get higher scores and how to obtain them, so that next year, if I do go to the next Portland Expo, I'll be a little more prepared. So that's all I've got. You can follow me on Twitter at MegaRetroMan, all one word. Same thing with Instagram, MegaRetroMan, again, all one word. You can find me at highscore.com, again, highscore.com probably / MegaRetroMan. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be hoping to make more videos like this. Just keep a lookout for it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later, and have a good night.